Hi everyone, Deborah Roth here from Spirited Living, back with the latest installment of my year-long series at the Wellness Universe on spiritual practices, my favorite spiritual practices. If you are not familiar with the Wellness Universe, if you're not watching this right there on their blog, then definitely check them out at thewellnessuniverse.com. And either way, just look more into them. They offer really wonderful services for wellness, obviously, for mind, body, spirit, wholeness. And whether or not you are someone looking for that kind of support, or whether you're a practitioner who has some wonderful skills to offer, definitely check them out. So I've been doing these year-long series for the last 4 years. And this one is particularly fun because it's very personal. These are spiritual practices that I use sometimes every day, sometimes as medicine, as I talked about last month with the infinity wave. And this one, the one that I'm going to introduce you to today, you can find so much about it on the internet. So my plan here is to give you, just as always, a very short overview. And it's called the Violet Flame Meditation. And I was first introduced to it by my dear friend and original ritual teacher back 20-something years ago, Barbara Bijou. You can check her out too, barbarabijou.com. And I've been used there. It just so resonated with me, even not knowing all that much about it. The little bit that she described it when I first learned about it from her, gosh, wow, I don't know how long it was, maybe 6 years ago, something like that. It just resonated with me. So I actually had to do some exploring to get more into the background and the details of it. And I'll give you more places that you can explore, do your own exploration about it too. So the idea behind the Violet Flame Meditation, I love that we're dealing with fire this time, and last month with the infinity wave, we were looking at water. Is that it represents, and I'm going to have to look at my notes because, as I said, the details, the left brain details of it are not something that I read every day, that I know every day. It comes from what can be described as the fifth dimension. So this is one of the more esoteric practices that I do. And it's all the fifth dimension is, and I talked about the 10th dimension last time, the level of consciousness through the infinity wave. The fifth dimension is very much about unity consciousness. So it's taking us beyond our third dimensional awareness, which is very ego-based, into this place that is not based on separation, as the ego can often tend to do with us. And it's present. The idea with the fifth dimension is that it's being fully present in the now, and understanding that there is no distinction between time and space. So in that place, in the space of fifth dimensional energy, time and space are an illusion, and so we therefore are always connected to the people that we care the most about, to the earth, to all beings, sentient beings and non-sentient beings. It truly is the energy of oneness with a big capital O, and group consciousness. Now, how the violet flame fits into that is that it is, well, let's start with one thing that we know is that there are 7 colors that are created when sunlight hits a prism. When it goes through a prism. But most people don't know that spiritual light also can be divided into 7 rays. And the 7th ray, I'm not going to go into the other ones here. That's not my expertise, but I want you to feel the power of this as I do, is the 7th ray. And it's a vibration with the qualities of transmutation, of transformation, and freedom and forgiveness. And it's violet. You can see I have my violet shirt on. I have my amethyst earrings. And when I do this meditation, I actually hold this is my traveling amethyst. This is my at-home amethyst. I actually hold an amethyst when I'm doing it as well. And it's a combination of the pink light, pink crystalline light, which is connected to the right brain and compassion and nurturance and love, unconditional love. And the blue crystalline light, which is more connected to the left brain and is very much about will and rational mind and personal power and desire. And then gold light, so you can see glimmers, if you can imagine it, glimmers of pink and blue forming violet with streams of gold. And gold embodies wisdom and discrimination and illumination. And so when all of them come together, you get this energy of love balancing power and wisdom blending with love, and the violet flame, which is all about forgiveness and transmutation. It's really designed to be sort of like a spiritual cleanse when you do this meditation, because the idea is that this energy transmutes any negative energy that's entered into your system that either you generated or that someone around you has generated. And you'll hear that in the actual meditation itself. There are many versions of the meditation. The one I'm going to share with you is the one that I learned. But again, I'll share a couple links with you that, at least on the YouTube description, I can share a little more links so you can do some exploring of your own. Now, again, esoteric idea, the violet flame is connected with the ascended master, Saint Germain. Now, ascended masters, there are thousands of them apparently, and they're beings of light that have learned the lessons of our third dimensional existence, and they've ascended to a higher state of consciousness. So Jesus, Buddha, Krishna, they're all examples of ascended beings. So if you want to bring in an angel or an ascended being, you would bring in Saint Germain for this. Now, let me share this with you. I'll share you're supposed to do it 3 times. I'll see how my timing goes with this. And you will notice that there's a reference to the I am presence. And all I am is, capital I, capital am, all capitalized, is basically yourself, your highest self, yourself from the highest perspective. So I'll share with you once or twice, and you'll hear the one that I do. I'm probably going to have to read it, even though I've memorized it, and I do it every day without reading it, just because this is out of my usual format that I'm doing it. So you can close your eyes and go through it with me if you like. Holding an amethyst. Imagining, or lighting a purple candle, imagining that you can breathe into this light within your heart. Beloved presence of God, Goddess, blazing in my heart, I call now for the action of the violet transmuting flame to be activated within my entire consciousness, being, and world, right now and continuously. Release, consume, cause, and effect of anything that I've ever created, any mistakes I've made consciously or unconsciously, and any energy I've taken on from others that is anything less than love and harmony. And you take a deep breath to bring in love and harmony. In much gratitude, I ask that this be made manifest. And so be it, beloved I am. And then you can repeat it 3 times. Let's do it one more time. Beloved presence of God, Goddess, blazing in my heart, I call now for the action of the violet transmuting flame to be activated within my entire consciousness, being, and world, right now and continuously. Release, consume, cause, and effect of anything I've ever created, any mistakes I've made consciously or unconsciously, and any energy I've taken on from others that is anything less than love and harmony. With much gratitude, I ask that this be made manifest, and so be it, beloved I am. Isn't that beautiful? So then you just spend a few moments and send that release of negative energy out into the world to be absorbed by the light. And you can ask that it be sent to all sentient beings, the positive energy, the love and the transmutation. And do it every day. It's become one of my everyday practices. This is the beautiful piece from one of the websites, this beautiful website about well-being alignment. When the violet flame is consciously blazed through any electron of energy, it awakens the pure spark of divinity within it, which then burns up the outer negativity and transmutes that electron back to its original state of pure love. That the violet flame permeates every cell and atom of our bodies, minds, emotions, memories, subconscious, and spirit. It transmutes anything negative that is lodged anywhere in our spiritual or physical being, raising it to the highest vibration of love and light. So I invite you to take this on as a daily practice, or at least as often as you can. Allow yourself to read it for a while until you feel like you can just take it in and allow the violet flame to come into your being as a spiritual cleanse. Thanks so much for being with me. Let me know how it goes.